Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back, and Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. Yes, we can count on you, Scooby-Doo. I know we'll catch that feeling.
Today we are going to cover something that deserves PNN's recognition, the bowling team. Let's take a look into one of their recent matches.
In school is here, you can't say that.
So first grade. Well, my freshman year of college.
Who are you competing against tonight?
We are competing against Gilead Christian today.
Do you have any personal goals you'd like to share?
Well, some of my personal goals are to get over my highest game myself, which is a 224, or to even get a 300, which is a perfect game in bowling.
How do you get better at practice for bowling?
Usually we get like 10 free games when the season starts, and then also Friday night specials, $11 for 2 hours of bowling.
Do you have any personal goals you'd like to share?
My main goal is to reach a 200 game. Yeah.
How do you get ready for a KMAC tournament versus a regular one?
Honestly, they're really the same. You just gotta keep practicing and make sure you always have like a positive mood. Because if you don't, it can all turn really sour really quick.
Do you have any personal goals you'd like to share?
Honestly, to get a 300, because I really want to try it just to show my family.
So come on down to Morrow Lane some night and support your friends. Good job at your match, bowlers. This was Allie Davis signing off.
Hey, where's Alan?
He's gone! Alan is gone and is not here because he has the flu.
So you may be wondering how many absences we've had in the past week. Well, on average, there have been about 30 absences per day in the high school and about 50 in the middle school. Last year, we averaged about 20 absences per day altogether, and just today there have been 40 absences. And you can't argue with math. That's a lot of people.
Mason had the opportunity to interview his mother, who is a registered nurse.
Today we are here with Shauna Alfred, a critical care registered nurse, who is going to share with us a few tips to stay healthy. So, what are some good ways to protect against the flu and the common cold?
Number one is hand washing.
Which I'm guessing not a whole lot of people do.
No, you should always wash your hands.
And do you see a lot of people in the hospital that don't do that, so they get, like, when they're sick and all that, so it spreads, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Any advice on staying away from germs and not spreading them?
Limit your access around people that have been sick in the past 2 weeks. And once again, wash your hands.
Do certain foods help protect against the common cold and the flu?
There's no superfood to protect against the cold.
But are there like certain foods with like certain vitamins?
Vitamin C.
So like oranges and...
Yes, strawberries.
What are some basic signs that you could be sick?
Temperature, body chills, coughing.
Hey guys, I'm no longer sick because I followed the tips that were featured in this video, and I am now ready to come back to school and get an education.
Is your locker clean?
Well, I just had to clean up milk that I just spilled out of it.
Yes or no? Do you have a messy locker?
Look at it, it's a mess.
Recently, a lot of people have been getting sick at Cardington, and a good way of preventing this is by keeping your lockers clean. It's very important to keep it clean out of all that old and nasty food, because mold, believe it or not, is not healthy for you. This has been Jacob Levering for PNN.
Alright, take 3. Alright.
Today we are interviewing Cardington's baseball assistant coach, Coach Salonen. So, Brett, I have a few questions I'm going to ask you.
Alrighty.
Alright, so how's your team getting ready for this upcoming season?
So right now, because we're not allowed to have mandatory practices.
And that's because winter sports is still in session.
Yes. So we are lifting 3 days a week. We generally do total body workouts for every workout. We have 3 different plane workouts that we go through. Right now we're very focused on explosive movements to try to get guys ready to be quick on the bases, quick on the field, and we also hit and throw 2-3 times a week.
Remind us of your record last year.
So we went 15-13 last year after losing in the sectional finals to Ridgedale by 1 run. The best season Cardington baseball has had probably in the last, I want to say 6, maybe 7 years. I think the last really successful season for Cardington baseball was 2013. And we're looking forward to having another great season, even better than last year. We have a lot of returning starters, and we plan to go really far in the tournaments and finish top 3 in the league. I would like to say, please come out and support all the Cardington sports. Come out, support baseball and softball this season. It's going to be hard to watch 2 really great teams winning a lot of ball games this year, but jump back and forth between the fields. It's going to be a very good spring for Cardington.
Recently, PNN had the opportunity to interview Mr. Jamal on guidance updates. Here's what he had to say.
Morning, Pirates. Mr. Jamal here. Just give you a couple updates. Now that it's February, getting closer to the end of the school year. College deadlines for seniors. If you haven't applied yet, some deadlines are approaching. Some have already passed. A lot of them happen on March 1st, some are April 1st, some are ongoing, considered rolling. So if you have some schools in mind, come check in at the guidance office here. We're happy to work with you on getting the applications in on time. One thing to also consider, for those of you interested in visiting colleges, this is for sophomores, juniors, and seniors, is the College Day Independent Study Day sheet. You need this filled out 2 days prior to your visits, and there will be a requirement to get signed off by a staff member at the college. So sophomores, you have 1 day to use up. You can use it up before the end of the year. Juniors, you have 3. So if you haven't taken advantage of those, you know, springtime is good for a lot of open houses, formal or informal ones. Sometimes you have to RSVP for them, but just to check with the college. And seniors, you have 2. So up to 6 days throughout your high school career to use the college visits. So take advantage of those. If you have questions, again, come down, grab a sheet, and we're happy to work with you. For juniors, upcoming in a few weeks here, we have the ACT. I will be coming around to meet with you all, either in a big group setting, do the pre-bubbling, also additional packets as well. You should have the study guides from before the break. If not, stop down here. We have some extras for you. Right now it's February 25th at the Legion Hall. Those with accommodations might be a couple days, and we'll work with you on those. Upcoming dates for the ACT besides our statewide one. April 4th with a deadline of February 28th, June 13th. School at that point, so it may not be the best option. And the registration is May 8th, and one in July, July 18th, the June 19th one. That's for the ACT. SAT, those of you who have not attempted that one, might be a good idea. Next one upcoming is March 12th, the deadline of February 12th, so not too far away. One after that is May 2nd with an April 3rd registration deadline, and June 6th, close to the last day of school here, with a May 8th registration deadline. Sophomores, if you are looking to attend Tri-Rivers, the deadline for applications is February 15th. After that, they're going to take about a month or so to determine eligibility and let you guys know who got in. Scholarship update, we have a few more that we're going to post here in the coming days, and the external ones and then the community ones are coming very soon, probably within a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. We will definitely let you know about the requirements for those and post them as they come in. It will be quite a few, can't say how many exactly, but a lot of money. I think last year was awarded over $80,000 to graduating seniors, so a lot of money out there for post-secondary options. Any other questions about it, come on down. We're happy to talk to you about it. Thanks so much.
This has been Jacob Levering for PNN.